All right, good morning. I don't sound like I have a frog in my throat. It's not 100%. Oh, I forgot to grab my water. It's not 100%, but it's like, 95. I still have a little bit of plugged up ear situation. As long as I keep hydrated. Oh, I almost fell down. As long as I keep hydrated, we'll be all right. You know what I mean? So some time ago, I mentioned that there is a lady who comments morning affirmation type positive vibe, whatever. And she sounded like a sassy black woman. And I was wondering why. Well, she is a sassy black woman. That is why. I don't know her personally. I don't think I've ever met her. But she's super nice. And she helped me out once or twice. Anyways. To work. Good morning again. It is 10:15 and the sun is shining. You know what? I didn't feed the turtle. Oh, look at Herbie sulking in his bath. Not sulking, soaking. Okay, let's feed the Herbinator. I'm out of breakfast food, but I do have leftover whatever the fuck this is. Someone asked me to watch my swearing because their kids watch my whatever the heck, my shows, my, what do you call this? Channel. So I said, while I do try to keep my swearing to a minimum, I cannot make promises or something like that. I said I can't make promises that I won't swear, but I do try to keep it to a minimum, which I do. I don't have a sailor's mouth. I don't typically swear like a lot, but occasionally the F-bomb and other words might come out. It's just life. Also, my videos are 18 plus. So if you're letting your kids watch me and you don't like swearing, sorry, but maybe you shouldn't let your kids watch me. Just saying. Do you hear that? Oh my God. I'm like, what the heck is that noise? It's the freaking dishwasher. It's just the dishwasher making a weird sound. I'm like, what the heck is that noise? I was concerned because the gas man came, right, to restart my pilot and all that kind of stuff, and there was a weird sound that I only noticed after he had left. So I'm like, oh crap, let's make sure we're not going to explode. Yeah, we're okay. It's the freaking dishwasher. Oh my God, that scared me. All right, hold on. Oh my God. So here's my earpiece, right? That's what I use for talking at work, right? It just sits over my ear like a hearing aid. It doesn't fit that well. My ear is not very big, so, but also having my glasses on there, it fits just fine as long as I can adjust it. I gotta adjust it now. Yeah. No, it's just my freaking dishwasher. Okay, anyways, why am I in break? Oh, Nicole moved my break to lunch or something like that. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, gang, guys, fellas, dudes, dudettes, peoples of all genders. Hello! It's afternoon. What does that mean? It means it's lunchtime. And I have fuzz on me. I forgot. I was already eating the leftover stir fry that I had made, and I forgot it in the office. I'm still eating it because it's kind of difficult to eat on the phone. You know what I mean? Oh. Whenever I come out here to investigate the noise that my dishwasher is making, it stops making the noise, which then makes me nervous, even though I know it's the dishwasher. I'm just gonna sit down on my island here. Even though I know it's the dishwasher, I feel as though it's not the dishwasher. But it is the dishwasher. So what the heck? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, here's another reason your children under the age of 18 shouldn't watch my channel. I take my clothes off. I'm not always dressed in my thing. You don't see anything. But I am not always dressed. It's inappropriate for children, I'd say between the ages of 0 and, I don't know, 15, something like that, 16. So, I'm not mature enough to understand when I'm in my closet and you see me take off clothes, I'm naked. I'm naked. Not appropriate. So, I appreciate you watching. Talking with my mouth full, not a good look. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. And if you don't mind knowing that when I take my clothing off in my videos, if you don't mind knowing that I am not clothed anymore, go ahead. That's your child. I'm not telling you how to raise no kids. I don't have any kids of my own, so I don't have the right to do that. And even if I did have kids of my own, I wouldn't have the right to tell somebody else how to raise their kids. So again, I appreciate you watching. If you're concerned about swearing, you should really be concerned about me disrobing. But I'm not going to change. Let me make more tea. For all I know, that person who commented about watching what I say or swearing or whatever because their kids are watching, for all I know, they could just be a troll or a fake person. I didn't look into the account, so I don't know if it's an actual person or just somebody being a knob. I don't know. That's right, being a knob. That's a phrase that probably only I say. I don't really know who calls people knobs. Except I think I've heard it over in England. I'm not sure. Do you call people knobs? You say, you're such a knob. Quit being a knob. Or you call yourself a knob. Because I was a knob today thinking that the noise my dishwasher was making was from the basement. Okay, whatever. I need to make lunch. Because that little bit I just ate just a second ago, not enough. Let's have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Alright, so here's the difference. The peanut butter and jelly. So when you're across the pond, the people in England, probably other places, they talk about jelly. Jelly isn't jam. Jam and jelly are not the same thing. And they're absolutely right. They're not the same thing. Jelly to them is like Jell-O. That's the brand to us. Gelatin. Makes sense. Gel. You get it. This is a jelly. We call it, there's a difference between a jelly, jello, jam, and preserves. They're all different. This we call jelly because there are no seeds. If there were seeds, it would be jam. And a preserve is very much like a jam, but it's prepared differently. I didn't look up a recipe for preserves versus jam, so I can't really explain it to you right now. But there's a difference in how they're prepared, and that's what makes the difference between a jam, jelly, and preserve. A gelatin is like a jello. Jello is a brand, but we just like, jello is synonymous with anything gelatin. It has gelatin in it. There's no gelatin in jelly. Here in the States anyways. Wait, hold on. Anyway, like I was saying, there's a difference. So when people over the pond, England, wherever, calls it jelly, for here in the States, jelly is not the same as jam. They're talking about jam when they talk about jelly. You're talking about jam. I don't know if y'all have jam, jelly, preserves. Do you have all of those, or do you just have like jelly and not jam, preserves? Oh wait, is it jam you have? Yeah, jelly. Right, you have jelly and not jam or preserves, or maybe you do. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. You tell me what you have. I've never been anywhere overseas, and I really want to. I was talking to this nice lady, like, I don't know, a few minutes ago, before I went on lunch. And she's talking about going overseas. I'm like, oh, lucky. I've never been overseas. She says, well, maybe someday. Like, hopefully. And I do. I would love to visit overseas, somewhere outside of the United States. Would be really awesome. Now, here's the thing about the United States. We should be 50 countries by themselves. Or, 50 countries by themselves. Honestly, let's be honest. Hawaii and Alaska aren't always counted as states. They are part of the United States, 50 United States. I'm going to talk about the 48 states in not North America. In the United States of America, the 48 states, the lower 48, the ones that are underneath Canada and above Mexico. That's what I'm talking about. 48 states we should all be separate countries, because if you go into Wisconsin, and even I'm in southern Wisconsin, if I go 2 hours north, it's completely different. They have different food, they have a different they have different dialects, they have different, just everything's different. It's completely different. Just like if you were to go an hour north in the UK, like, from what I understand, it takes you 6 hours to go from the base of the UK to the top of the UK. That's a day's drive. We're fine with that. That's like, oh, it's only 6 hours away, especially people who are from the Midwest. We're just like, oh, you want to drive? You want to go to Iowa? It's an 8-hour drive. Yeah, sure. I got tomorrow off. Take a day trip of it. Seriously. My best friend and I, there used to be this restaurant called Carlos O'Kelly's here in Madison. And so we loved that place, a Mexican restaurant. It's not authentic or anything, but It was delish. Anywho, though, we would go there in high school. Back in the high school days, we would go there a lot. Like when we had a job and we didn't have any other bills to pay, we'd go out to eat a lot. And for us, Carlos O'Kelly's was it. It's like saying, oh, the most fanciest dinner you could have is Red Lobster. It's really not. It's not. That's how we realized, because your budget was different. Anyways, we went to Carlos O'Kelly's. They used to have one in Madison. They closed down. The only one left is in Iowa. In Iowa. And so we took a trip. My best friend and I were like, we want Carlos O'Kelly's. So in the mornings, we got up. It wasn't super early. We wanted to get there in the afternoon. It's like a 6-hour drive, I think. We drove to Iowa to eat dinner, and then we drove back home. That was it. We went 6 hours to go eat at Carlos O'Kelly's. Someone might think that's dumb. It was just that good. We reminisced. It was fantastic. Anyway, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. All right, I got nothing else to say. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. Good afternoon again. I'll talk to you later. People keep saying it's hard. Clearly, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay, I normally don't talk about politics, but I have a genuine question for people who are voting for Trump. So he is quite literally millions of dollars in debt. Yes, he is. And if you don't think he is, you're wrong. He's been sued by, what's her name? I can't remember. Most recently was sued by a person for sexual assault. Won the case in the court. Just listen. Won the case in the court. It was awarded $1.something million. Then he went on in public, and Trump went on in public and said that she was lying. She sued him again and won another $90 million or something like that, right? Then everyone's just telling him, his lawyers or whoever, telling him, don't talk about her. Don't say her name. Don't talk about her at all. Stop it. Don't talk about her. You won't have this problem. Well, he goes to a rally and he talks about her. May not have said her name, but he still talked about her. She sued him again. 3 times sued and won. Now, most Trump's true Trumplicans or Trump supporter people, they will back him no matter what, which means that they're okay with their tax dollars paying for his lawsuits. Well, I, for one, am not. Do you really think that if he wins the presidential election this year, that he is going to pay out of his own pocket for his lawsuits? No. He's going to use tax money, taxpayer dollars. That's your money, that's my money. That's our United States American citizen money that he's going to use to pay off his debts. His debts that we had nothing to do with. And those millions of dollars that we end up paying him, paying for his debts, I guarantee he's going to rack on millions more, and it's going to come out of our pocket. Our pocket. Not his pocket. Our pocket. I don't want to pay for that orange buffoon's money. I don't want to pay for anything of his. He just needs to go to jail already. I swear to God. Oh. Anyway, the question is, why do you support him? And also, are you really okay with your money going to pay his buffoonery? That's my questions. So, hey Herbie. Look at his head poking out. I see you, Herbinator. Hello, Herbie. You want to be petted? He's coming out. Hello, Herbie. Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about, but just say here. Hey, Herbie Derby. Making supper. So like, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, that's not correct. What the heck? There we go. I'm confused. So I'm defrosting some meat. Got this penne, these kind of noodles cooking or on the heat. Sauce. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. I'll talk to you later. Hello! Welcome to my kitchen. Tonight we're just making some penne pasta, whatever, with some meat and sauce. Because that's what we have. It's either that or soup. We are souped out. We have so much soup. We don't want soup. And yesterday we had tacos. The day before, which was Monday, we had some chicken stir-fry stuff I made. So today we're just doing a simple pasta dish thing. You gotta add meat. But you don't have to, I guess. But then it's just like not as good because I have the jar pasta. It's a tomato, basil, garlic pasta sauce. If you struggle opening it, smack the bottom and it'll pop. Do you hear that sound? Easy open. Pop it, smack the bottom, pop, easy open. So I'm just browning my ground beef and while my noodles are sitting in open. They don't have a lid on it, is what I'm saying. Because a lot of times you'll put a lid on your pasta and then it boils. It does boil faster, but I don't need it to boil fast. I just need it to cook the pasta. Oh, somebody commented on something. I got a notification. Anyhoozle, brown your meat, cook your pasta. Then we're gonna put the sauce in the pasta and then the meat in the pasta, and I might add something else. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, so there's a song, 50 States song, where you're probably thinking Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. I don't know that one. That's all I know from that song. This is the one I know.
Right now at US Cellular, you can
That's a commercial.
Without having to trade in your old one.
Dang YouTube.
Alabama and Alaska,
Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, more, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, North, 35 to go. Move. Louisiana, Mississippi, This is one I know. Yeah. So I've been debating whether or not holding your pee is good for you. I know that pregnant ladies are told to practice holding their pee, like while they're pregnant. They first find out, and then they are told to practice holding their pee. But I feel like it takes more than 7-8 months to learn to hold your pee a long time. And yesterday I talked about working out your Kegel muscles. Those are muscles that hold your pee. And was it yesterday? I think it was. Oh my gosh. I did not brush out my hair today. Can you tell? Yes, you can. Thank you. This one, look at all the fuzzies, like the ends. They need to be chopped off. Like this much ends. Just chop it off. Right there. Anyways, I'm saying I'm debating on whether or not it is healthy for you or good for you to hold your pee. On one hand, you're exercising your Kegel muscles, and I'm not really sure. I know of 2 instances where your strong Kegel muscles can come in handy, but one of them is not really necessary. And then holding your pee too long could be damaging to your kidneys, I think. Probably. I don't know. In any case, I was holding my pee so long. I was watching free Google TV. And then, because I was distracted, I was like, is there something I'm supposed to be doing? Yeah, I put the supper away. Put the dinner away. Leftovers in the fridge. So I got leftovers in my lunch. Russ keeps forgetting to bring home his lunch bag from work. And I'm usually, I'll pack his lunch because he forgets or, whatever. So I'm nice and do it in the morning. But he didn't remember it. Again. I'll have to text him tomorrow. Be like, remember your lunch bag. Bring me your night bag. Nag him like a wife. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed. My ears are still plugged. My nose is kind of still plugged. My throat doesn't hurt. Nothing else is, I don't really have a cough or anything. So that's good. Just a little bit stuffed in my ear and nose area. Any hoozle, have yourself a good night. Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday, and I'm going in the office. See you tomorrow. Doodles. I need